this shit all the time. Baby, she trapping this phone.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay.
Well,
what the fuck is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Wrestling with the Exotics. It's your boy, the Franchise Kid, Franchise Jerry, and today I got my lovely guest here, the beautiful, the gorgeous Kona Jade.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for pulling up, yo. How's your day and everything going so far?
Good. I got a little workout in.
There you go.
And I had some food, and then I got ready to come here.
Easy chill Sunday.
Yeah. It's it's actually been an exciting day so far already. Like just doing a lot of last minute errands and stuff like that. But we here, y'all.
We're here.
We are here, and I again really appreciate you coming through.
I'm happy to be here.
So let's get right into it, yo. I got an exciting show for y'all today. We're gonna be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So y'all just stay locked in and let us know what you're thinking in the chat, yo. Appreciate y'all. All right, Kona. So like I had, just mentioned in the intro, very gorgeous, very beautiful. What's the most absurd thing someone has said to you to try to pick you up?
Oh my gosh.
And did it work?
Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, so one time I was at the airport.
Okay.
And the TSA guy was like, he wasn't trying to pick me up, but he was definitely doing it because I was cute and he wanted to throw me off. And he probably noticed I was a little high too. And he goes, he scans my boarding pass and he goes, your flight already left.
Damn.
And the way that my heart sunk, and then he just smiled, and I was like, oh, "Okay, you're fucking with me."
Playing too
and I kind of looked at him, and I was like, "You know what? That was like annoying, but it kind of worked in a way. Like it made me hate you, but like we could
now
work
you
it out."
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh!
What would you say your favorite? What would you say is the favorite part of your body? Like, is your favorite part of your body?
Okay, so I'm gonna do two non-sexual. I did this on my live show yesterday, so I'm already prepared for this.
Here we go.
Non-sexual would be probably my feet. I guess that could be sexualized though.
Yeah.
I have pretty feet, and I'm not like a foot person. I hate feet touching me.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirtbags out there that love
that sexualize everything. But I just think that they're pretty, and I'm like, I got nice tattoos on them.
I'm not a foot guy, but your feet do look
my
good.
My ass.
Your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's natural too, so.
Oh
yeah. Not that matters,
natural.
but I feel good about the fact that it's like homegrown,
No, you should be proud of that, yo. Like a lot of these bitches out here walking around looking like ants and shit nowadays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Looking crazy.
Look, I got nothing against surgery if it looks good, but like there's a lot of bad ones out there too.
So you get complimented on that a lot?
Yeah. I've got nominated for awards off of that. What are you talking about?
Word. I'm here with award nominated. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, we're going to get you winning a lot of awards, for sure.
I feel like coming.
So, what's your dating life like? Anybody special? Anybody?
No.
Yeah, no. I got a chance, y'all.
I'm single as fuck.
Okay.
But I really enjoy it, honestly, because I do find that with my job, it's kind of stressful to like date exclusively with anyone. It's stressful for me, and it's stressful for the person I date.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just keep it simple. And honestly, I haven't found anyone who treats me better than my fans do. So.
It'd be like that, yo. I'm pretty sure
it
you have
would be rude of me to be fucking on some guy for free when these people who pay to watch my content and spend time with me treat me like a princess. Like,
facts, yo. I'm pretty sure you got some people that's willing to crash out for you.
Oh man.
Like, what's the craziest thing a fan has ever done for you or tried to do for you, and you're just like, yo, like doing the most?
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say crazy. Like, I really appreciate everything that fans do for me. Like, I've had people send me money for, like, here's your groceries for the week. Or, like, I have a wish list. They'll send me gifts off my wish list. Last week, I got, like, a little bundle of black roses. That was really cute.
Damn, black ones?
And a book, and I love reading. So, yeah.
What do you like to read?
I mostly like to read like psychology stuff and self-help stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I like to improve myself.
I'm funny. I'm like a Harry Potter book.
Oh, I definitely read those cover to cover multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I lived with my grandmother at one point, and I needed to be asleep by a certain time, lights out, right?
Mm.
And I would be under my covers reading Harry Potter with a flashlight. That
Oh,
was
word?
an arm workout, let me tell you.
Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yo, yeah, like, which one is your favorite one? Like, I've seen them all, but I really love Deathly Hallows #2. Where they have, like...
I haven't seen all the movies.
You haven't?
I don't think so. I think there are some new ones towards the end that I haven't seen. Like, the ones that were added on, like, after the OG ones.
Yeah.
Those are movies now, too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite book would have been Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
And then,
I fuck with that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Somebody important dies in that one, right? Like, the like, elder dude that was taking care of Harry. The one he's all like... You're a wizard, Harry. Like that big ass dude with the...
Hagrid?
Yeah.
Hagrid didn't die in
Did he
that.
die in that one?
No.
Okay, maybe
I can't
I'm
remember
tripping.
if Hagrid does die at some point, but I feel like maybe, because everybody dies.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd, as you can see. Yo.
Dissecting Harry Potter.
Yeah, I can...
We'll get stuck on that one. Let's move
Trust me. So, yo, like, be real. Are you smashing on the first date, or what does it take to get there? Oh, word.
I have to see what it's like because...
Is that part of the date?
Okay, so not if I don't like somebody, no. Like, I will literally, I'll pay the bill just to let you know, like, it's never gonna happen. Thank you so much for your time.
Wait,
like,
hold on, Kona. Yo, like, that is some player shit right there.
But...
Here, I'll pay for the bill, so don't think
you're dismissed.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. That's some player shit right there. What?
I'm not savage, but that's if I don't like somebody, and the chances are if I am already on a date with somebody, I've already like established that I like them. They'd have to be like real arrogant or like say something really off-putting for me to be like, nah, like I'm not fucking. If I'm on a date with you, I'm interested in fucking you already.
God damn it!
And then
y'all.
we're not gonna have a second date, or like for me, second dates turn into relationships. So like I need to find out what the dick like.
Yeah. I feel you, because you don't want to get locked in on something that you're not really fucking with, yo. So like, what do you look for in a dude then? What are some common keys for Kona?
Good.
So that way I can make sure I come correct.
You play too. Good hygiene, smells good. Smart, like intelligent, but also emotionally intelligent. It's really important to me. That emotionally unavailable, I'm leaving that in my 20s. No,
I feel you. Like, too cool to be playing that
Sometimes
shit.
they still trick me, but then like I'll like after a little while I'm like, oh no, this is the cycle. Bye.
Right.
What else? Definitely, you don't have to be rich, but you have to have some sort of fighting spirit to like make money. Like you got to be motivated to do better, because I'm always trying to do better. I make money. I want to do luxury experiences. I don't want to sit at home every day and watch Netflix. I love that, don't get me wrong, but there's got to be a balance.
Right.
So you got to be able to keep up with me to an extent.
Right. Yeah. I feel like that's also important too. Like, just find somebody that matches your energy, your vibe, and shit like that.
Yeah, true, and like match like the reciprocates the effort that you put in as well. Yeah.
So like
I'm not saying they have to make as much money than me, but or take care of me by any means. Like if you got it like that, cool, I will happily allow it. But at least be able to take care of yourself and be able to do things with me that I enjoy doing. Yeah.
You name it. You happy, I'm happy, goddammit. Hey, you hear me? No. But so is there anything in particular that you like to do when you go out?
I love to go out to eat.
Yeah.
I love to eat.
What's your favorite food, Maha?
Anything seafood. Like, I'm talking like, go out somewhere where they have nice oysters. My favorite dish probably either is like a lobster pasta or this, so it's called different things, different places, but hamachi, kingfish, yellowtail,
they got a kingfish out here.
Okay, so they do a ponzu dressing over it. Like it's like fresh, like sashimi grade kingfish, and then they put ponzu and citrus juice over it, and then jalapenos on each piece of fish.
Ooh, shit, you like spicy like that?
Oh, I love spicy food. The flavor balance, like it just does things. My nipples are getting hard just thinking.
Oh, shit!
Food makes me horny as fuck.
It's like
if
that.
I'm on a date and the food is good and we got a little glass of wine and the music is nice and we're smiling and laughing, Game over.
No taken. Okay, moving
I'm
along.
really a simple girl.
I like that though. I like that. That's what's up. So like, if your mans didn't like your job, what would you like? Would you quit your job, or what would he have to do to get you to even think about something like that? Or what? How you feel about that?
So, when I was younger, I dated guys who didn't like my job, and I definitely would try to accommodate them by either quitting or, you know, trying to do something different within the realm of what I do, but less, you know, less, I don't know, traumatic for them.
Yeah.
But at this phase of my life, I would not give up my job for anyone. I wouldn't even date someone who has a problem with my job. And the only way that I would even consider it is if they were taking care of me to a point where
it's like you don't really need to.
I don't need to, and then also to where I'm making my own money. Like they would need to be able to set me up to do something else.
Yeah,
like be like, I'm retiring you. This is your retirement job. I'm funding all of that. Because I want my own money. I'm not gonna sit here and be a housewife financially dependent on somebody.
I feel like that's asking a lot of somebody, and especially if they don't come from being taken care of like that. Like you know, they're used to being active and going out, so to like put somebody on ice like that is kind of crazy.
But the question for me is, would I even still be attracted to somebody who has the mindset to not be able to work through their feelings on my job on their own?
What if they like, but I could just see like, you know, like something better in you. Like I could see you doing something else.
I've heard that, but then to me that shows me that you think that what I do is immoral, and to me that shows narrow-mindedness.
Okay.
Because it's like, okay, so you're stuck in this mentality that society has ingrained in you, where you think that sex work is inherently evil, bad, immoral, whatever you think towards it, or gross, or you don't want your woman doing that. First of all, why do you feel so entitled to ownership over my sexuality? Yeah, and second of all, like, you know, you're just listening to what everybody else says. Like, well, how do you genuinely feel about it? Because if you sat there and broke it down and be like, oh, I feel bad because I feel like they're getting part of you that's mine. Well, first of all, it's not yours. And second of all, they're not getting that part. They're just getting some pussy.
Yeah. And that's like, you know, would it be at the end of the day and shit, like, why do you think some people cheat? Because I personally think, like, people, like, some people will end up cheating just because, like, you know, like, they horny as shit or want to, like, go test drive a new car real quick. Like, they still love their significant other, but it's like,
I can
looking
see that.
good. Like, damn, like it's not, like, emotional. Like, I don't want to be with you, but I want to see what that thing like. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a bunch of different motivations for that. Some people are just giving into temptation, and then it can be like you said, where they're just curious and, you know, branching out. And then I think that also, like, people who don't really have a good sense of self, and, like, you know, they want to seek that validation from someone else because they may not be getting all the validation they need. But, like, you know, that's a problem. That means you need therapy. You don't need more pussy. You need therapy.
Yeah, definitely. Has Kona Jade ever cheated?
Yes. When I was younger, I was not secure with myself, and so a partner couldn't give me all of that security that I needed, and I would go looking for it in other people. And I really quickly realized that was hurtful to them and to me, and I would never do that again.
I feel that, yo.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, you know, I was a hurt person hurting people.
That's the worst. That's the worst. We've all been there, I'm sure.
But now, like, if I was not happy with the relationship, I would be like, okay, is this a me thing? Is this a us, them thing? And then, like, if it was, I would say, okay, well, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not going to, like, stick around somewhere I'm not happy.
Yeah, especially also where you're not wanted to. Like, nobody likes that feeling.
No.
Now, y'all know as part of the show, we got to get a little messy.
Why? I'm wearing white.
I got to. We gotta figure out who is Kona Jade for real, because we love the actress and all that, but this is like our first real in-depth dive of who she is, and I'm so happy to be hosting her right now. So I've seen you were married at one point.
God.
Did you say?
I forgot to tell you I didn't want to talk about this.
Yeah. It's okay. We don't have to talk about it too long, but I had just a brief question.
So yes, I was married. I am no longer married.
There you go.
And that is all I will comment on that subject.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, did your job like kind of like interfere with that or anything?
Well, we can talk about how my job has interfered with other serious relationships.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I won't dive into that one.
Okay, say no more.
Yeah. So I do think that my job has interfered where like it's made other people feel insecure, whether it's because I'm sharing part of myself, whether that was with dancing, escorting, porn, like all the different things that I've done. You know, it's an intimate thing to some extent, so they can cause some insecurities where it's like, oh, like you're giving people parts of you that I want to myself. Or also I've made men insecure because I make money and I live this lifestyle and they're like, oh, I can't keep up. Like, yeah.
I mean, like, you know what, for me, I like a girl that make more money than me, kind of like, I don't look at it like a bad thing either. I'm just like, yo.
I think that's becoming more and more common, but I think that probably like in the circles that I grew up in or was in when I was younger, and like, some of the like older people as well, like that mentality is like still kind of ingrained in them.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people have old school mentality still too.
Yeah.
At what point in your life did you know that this is what you really wanted to do?
So when I was 16 years old.
16?
Yo!
What?
Listen,
Hold
I
on.
stole the book How to Make Love Like a Porn Star from my mom, and I was so fascinated by Jenna Jameson. So fascinated. And also I stole the movie Showgirls from her. I don't know why my mom had these in her collection. I'm
probably
sus.
Mama got needs too. God damn it.
They had a massive porn collection as well, and I would watch DVDs in my little portable DVD player. I got caught doing that on the school bus once.
I feel like all of our parents do. Like, they got like a little stash, like a nice stack of movies they fuck with.
Showgirls and How to Make Love Like a Porn Star in particular exposed me to the fact that there was an adult industry, because in Hawaii there's none of that. Like, that was just, and then also,
I've never even heard of that out there.
But I remember being in high school and doing budgets in economics class, and like they wanted us to, pick a job out of the newspaper and, pick a rental out of the newspaper, and that was still in the newspaper then. I can't say I've read one in a long time. But then we had to go, okay, what utilities are we gonna need, and make a budget and like learn how to, do that. And I remember doing it based off of a job I found in the newspaper, and then going home and doing it over my delusional projections of what I thought a stripper would make. And I was like, I want to be a stripper.
So have you always looked this good, or like, what the fuck? Like, did you just wake up one day and here I am, Kona Jade, fine as shit?
I grew up with a side of my family that didn't know how to take care of my black hair. Mm-hmm. So I always had crazy hair at school.
Really? I would love to see a
crazy teeth. I got you.
Yeah, pull something up.
I was cute though, but I didn't know it. That's the thing. So I was real like shy and insecure.
Okay, so
and then I remember one day I was walking out of the driveway and my mom goes, "Did your shorts get shorter, or like what's going on here?" And that's when I knew I had a little ass. But then it was small. It was so small. Like,
but it was round though. It can be small, but it gotta be round though.
This is me in like the 5th grade. Look how big my head is. I really grew into that.
I'm not gonna lie, your head is lightweight big.
And then my little arms are so small.
Yo, you are a cute kid though. Wow, yo, that's hilarious.
Oh,
so,
man.
what was like your experience with first time masturbating?
Bruh.
Yeah, you see how I just stood out there, like, whoa. Okay, I mean, like, cause like you're talking about 16, so I'm like, yo, like you probably got into sex and shit, like even a little younger than that, maybe.
I didn't have sex until I was almost 17, but I was fascinated by sex from very young. But this is the craziest part, is that I never had an orgasm until I was 26 years old. So if you fucked me before I was 26 and I said I nutted, I lied. And I'm proud of it, because why did you not try harder?
Oh my lord.
But so the first time I masturbated to completion, I was 26. I was in a champagne room at Tootsie's with my vibrator that my friend had just taken me to buy.
You was like, it's time to go.
And I was just by myself, and I nutted so hard that I squirted, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Word.
But I remember, like, noticing sensation when I was younger, but I just didn't know how to explore it or anything.
So can you explain squirt to me? Like, what is this substance? Like, it's not pee.
There is pee in it. I'm the first one to not lie about this.
Okay.
I literally joke around on set or like in life that I'm gonna go pee on someone because I squirt a lot. So and it's like
Kona's
something
piss will
I've
probably
known for.
heal all your face acne. Like, you'll probably get powers.
My skin cleared up recently, and recently I've been squirting on my own face on accident. So there might be something there.
I put that
or all the nut. Oh, just getting facials on the regular. Squirt is partially pee, and there's other fluids in it.
Other foods? Or you said fluids? Fluids. Okay.
I've never really looked up the science behind what it actually is.
Yo, so you said you're from Hawaii, right?
Born and raised.
When did you decide to move out here?
Okay, so I moved away from Hawaii when I was 21, and I've moved back and forth since then. But after that, I've never really lived in Hawaii for an extended period of time. So after 21, and I'm 33 now, so I've been gone for a while.
So did you dance out in Hawaii
I
at all?
did, in Honolulu, yes.
Damn, I didn't even know they had that out there.
I've been fired from most of the clubs out there.
Really?
Not for firing or anything crazy. Well, crazy, yes.
So there's more like you where you came from?
There's nobody like me.
No, I like that answer. That is a very Capricornish answer, and I love it. For you guys that don't know, me and Kona Jade's birthday is on the exact same fucking day.
I'm just a few years older than you.
Yes, but you know what they say, age ain't nothing but a number, goddammit. We still, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing. But, January 7th, I'm 92. So if you guys want to get us any presents, you know what I'm saying, our birthday is... It's coming up fast,
it's coming up in the blink of an eye.
Literally.
And also, my wish list is on my website, just FYI.
Say no more. 3 things that you wish for right now.
3 things that I wish for. Now. Custom plates for my Audi.
Okay. She just got a new Audi, y'all, and it's fire.
3 things I wish for. This is hard because I can't say that there's much that I want that I don't already have.
Like, we want to get there with you. Shit. We want to get there with you.
I would love to have a lot more money than I have right now.
Hey, always wish for more money.
And then the last thing, I would love for everybody that I love to be healthy and safe and happy.
Damn, wish me some damn money, Kona. Wish some money on me.
Okay, but that would make you happy, right?
Yes.
Money buys happiness.
See, I'm
thinking holistically here.
Okay.
Like, not specifically just money, but I want you to have everything that makes you happy.
Okay.
I'm happy. I want that for you. Wait, does that mean I love you? Because I said everybody that I love.
Hey, yo. My heart, yo. Kona Jade just said she loved me.
Hey, son, where'd you find this?
Where the fuck did you find this? I'm gonna tell y'all. No, I'm playing. I put so much emphasis on it, but let me think about I don't never really think about it. 3 things I wish for real quick off the rip for y'all. A lifetime supply of bathing ape, whether it be shirts, pants, I don't give a shit. I love bathing ape. Send that shit to me. Secondly, to work in the wrestling industry. I don't care if I'm working for WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan. I want to be able to work for all of those companies. Hopefully there's not an issue with that, because some people be like, no, you work for them, you can't fuck with us. So hopefully that. And last but not least, I wish for this platform to be as successful as fucking possible, and keep bringing on great fucking guests, and if I can add one more wish, more encounters with Kona Jade for sure, because she's so fucking nice, y'all. She's so cool, good people, and she's real as fuck. Like, anybody, y'all know how this shit can go. Like, anybody can say they'll pull up, but, like, actually do it is different. And she pulled up twice, y'all. she didn't pull up once, but she pulled up twice for your boy. You know? And then on top of that, like, okay, so for you guys that don't know, the first time we did this, it was actually a lot more successful than the second time. The second time we did this, she comes here for the very first time, and I run out of phone fucking storage. So I can't even complete the interview. Like, it was kind of GG's.
We tried our absolute best.
I tried to use my cousin's phone, who was fortunately here at the time, but his phone ran out of storage in like 3 seconds. And then this is the part that like almost made me cry, and why I love Kona Jade back, because she was like, we could use my phone.
But we didn't have the right adapter for it.
We didn't have the right adapter, but the simple fact she was willing to let me use her phone just so that way I can create is like,
you know what? I appreciate you appreciating me, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe that just speaks to what kind of person I am, but I feel like those are small things to do. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like I deserve to be applauded for that.
No, you do, because like so many people will be Hollywood on some shit, or they'll be like, nigga, you can't record me? Alright, well, I'll see you later. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm pretty humble, I guess. Yeah.
You know, people could have, like, any other person could have, like, really Hollywood me. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, I get what you're saying. And, I get what you're saying.
You know, like, I had Zan Man on here, like, shout out to Zan Man, thank you again for coming on the stream. But I'm like, yo, if that same exact situation happened with him on stream, not that Zan Man is a good person or anything like that, but, like, the chances of him pulling out his phone, like, Jerry, we can film it on my phone, is slim to none.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, typically for anybody, they're like, yo, this nigga don't got it all set up, or I just kind of pulled up for no reason. Like, there could have been a lot of things.
I feel like maybe it's probably my experience in the adult industry. Like, so many things can go wrong with shooting and, like, filming.
Facts.
And I've learned to be very patient on set. Like, there was one day I was on set that we were supposed to be shooting in the streets outdoors and then in a bodega. Okay. And the first location
at the bodega.
The first
I like saying it like
chicken ass in the deli. So the first bodega, they found out that we were going to be shooting porn in there, and they were like, no, and they pulled out. So we were going to lose the whole shoot, but instead we sat around for a few hours while they figured out a new one. Then we didn't end up finishing work until like 3 o'clock in the morning that day, because then we had to shoot in the streets, right? We waited until we found our location for the other thing, just in case, because we're not going to waste our time and shoot the first thing.
Right.
So then we shot that. Then we go to the bodega, and mind you, like, each thing takes multiple takes, right? Like, when they're doing background, all the little cool intro stuff. Like, this is for, like, Brazzers quality. It was Reality Kings that shot it.
Okay,
so it's
shout
like,
out Reality Kings.
It's very, very detailed, every single shot. So then we finally get to the bodega, and, you know, we had to close it down. We had to do all these different takes, and every little, like, shot is insane. Yeah,
you're
but
like,
it ended up being a great video, so...
That's why, like, I had to, like, express my appreciation. That's, like, usually, like, when because obviously I be ranting and raving about you, especially when you, like, come and kick it with me. Like, I'm like, yo, like, she was so cool. She was trying to help me film it on her phone. Like, do y'all realize how big that is? Like, if I had Taylor Swift pull up on the show and I run out of phone storage or whatever, Taylor Swift is probably not going to pull out her phone.
She'd be charging you by the hour.
Definitely. Probably by the second.
By the second.
You know what I mean? So thank you for, you know, still fucking with us little people that's trying to get big. You know what I mean?
I'm so little. I'm 5'4".
But when you stand on that wallet plus that Audi, she about 1,000 feet tall. You know what I'm saying?
On the pole, I'm 30 feet. So.
Oh my God! Down the pole. You know that one Too Short song?
Yes, unfortunately.
I like that shit. I like
all the like really, really stereotypical like 2010 era stripper songs. I hate so much because every guy that I dated when I was younger would sing them to me.
Oh like, my God, that's cringy as fuck.
Oh my God, what are some? Okay, name some other.
Do you like cause I like.
I'm in love with the stripper.
Oh God. Yeah.
I hate it.
What what about Black Youngster? What's that one song? He's like, that big old booty. That big old booty. You know what I'm talking about?
A beat to it that I
Yeah.
But like, if
They got Cardi B in it too, I think.
Does it?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Cause I honestly, I'm a strip club connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you know what I'm saying? I'll be up in there. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'll be on some Drake shit. I'll be like, yo, come on, baby. Like, let me pay for your school so that way you just get up out of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you over here.
Find out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit, y'all. But sometimes I do be up in the strip clubs, and I be spending too much money sometimes.
I spend so much money at the strip club.
What's the most you think that you've spent at a strip club?
Recently, I spent $1,000 at the strip club. That's probably the most I've actually spent at the strip club, because normally I would go with a guy and spend all their money instead. But one time recently, where did I go? I went to Freak Mob had an event at Mermaids, and I just kept pulling out my money, and I ended up spending like $1,000 that night.
Damn, you dropped that bag on him, didn't you?
And it's funny because we were there hosting, but like I'm not. Everybody else is throwing money. I'm not standing around. And also, it's just so much fun, like throwing money. Like maybe that's the.
I like the aesthetic of throwing money. That shit is just so fly.
And also, okay, as a sex worker, going to the strip club and not spending money is disgraceful.
Yes.
Like, it's so disrespectful.
It's like crazy.
Just going into the strip club and not spending money, period, is disrespectful, because to go to a regular bar, if you can only afford your drink, go to a regular... Don't get me started.
If you think people that serve and bus tables are strict about their tips, like strippers really don't be playing.
They don't make any other money besides what you give them. They're not getting paid hourly, at least most places in the world.
Yeah, don't do the hourly thing.
My way of thinking is that being a sex worker and going to the strip club is like being a Christian and going to church, and when they pass the bucket around for your tithes. That when I tip at the strip club, that's how I feel. I'm paying my tithes.
Yo, no, like that's actually funny you bring that up, because I just had seen this one girl, like she was basically a stripper, and you know Rebecca J? Have you ever heard of her?
No.
No, like I'll show you a picture. She basically pulled up to this strip club, and she usually like when celebrities and shit pull up to the strip club, they got their section and shit like that. She leaves her section and actually like starts dancing on the pole, and now she's taking all the other strippers' money type shit, because everybody is like
and it wasn't
flocking
like
to her.
She was being paid to show up type shit.
She was being paid to be there, but the fact that she left her section and hopped on the pole is like where other strippers started having a problem with it.
Yeah, it's one thing if you're feature dancing and you're getting that's we made a time for you to dance and go up there, but if you're just going up when other people are trying to get their money, that's not cool. Because sometimes when it's a real busy night, especially if they have a feature or a club hosting with a celebrity, it's probably busy, you might only get one shot to go on stage all night, and these girls got kids and college educations to pay for and all types of shit.
This is her. Do you recognize her?
No.
Ever seen her on No Jumper?
No.
Yeah.
I don't watch that.
Oh, but have you ever experienced that? Like strippers get mad at you for pulling up, yo, Kona here, come on, don't you make enough money doing your other shit? Why are you here violating, taking my bread?
No, because when I go, I'm spending money, so they're not gonna look at me like that, and I make it real. I'll harass men that are not tipping and put the pressure on them to spend money too.
She's a good friend.
I'm not ashamed to be annoying.
Yes, there you go. You're a great friend.
So we're a team, not competition. I'm a real girl's girl, so I don't really get that.
That's funny you just said that. I just heard that term earlier, a girl's girl. But I heard DJ Academics was talking about how Ice Spice and her friend had that fallout and whatnot.
Yeah.
He was basically saying yo, if you haven't seen her without makeup, that's not your friend. As a girl, as a girl's girl, this girl, you'll know that's really your friend if you've seen her without makeup. She's talked to you about her sexual experiences, but if she hasn't said none of that or you've seen her like that, that's not your friend.
I guess, yeah, like,
You agree with
I
that?
mean, I go around with no makeup a lot, so, like, I'll show up to shit with no makeup, but not, like, maybe not an event type of thing.
What makes a girl your friend, in your view?
Honestly, for me, like, I'm very friendly with everybody, but if, like, we've gone through hardship together and I know how you handle things, or, like, you know, I've seen how you act when you're under any type of pressure and how you carry yourself towards other people and your values, like, I don't know, I have to get to know someone's values to really consider them my friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think as far as that whole situation, I would just say one thing: it could have never been me, because I don't care if it was inconveniencing me. If someone that I knew, another woman, was on tour with me, I'm making sure she eats. I'm making sure she has a place to sleep. Like, and you got
salad.
All this bread. You got all this bread, and like, I understand for some people it's a principle and like they should take care of themselves. That's cool, but like, you invited this girl.
That part, you invited her and told her she was gonna be cool.
For her. Well, how hard is that? Like, I've been like, I'm nosy. I read all the TikTok comments on the drama and everything. And I got too much time on my hands. But
me too. I told you, we get messy over here.
I get that there were certain things that either side could have done differently, but I really just think, like, how hard is it to just make sure that somebody's good when you got all of that, you know?
Do you feel like her friend was too entitled? Because I feel like her friend was low-key a little bit entitled. Like, you have to understand, like, one, you're in the industry and it is a game. Like, because I was also listening to Academics and how he break it down. It's like, yeah, she invited you and all that shit, but at the same time, you got to understand, like, you're on tour with Ice Spice. Like, nobody really know you. Like, you know, you don't really have a hit song out there. She's kind of doing you a solid. So, like, I feel like being in that situation, or at least just for me, like, because I'm a Mr. Do-It-Himself type of dude, I'm not going to complain about bringing my own bags up. I'm going to make sure I'm fed. I'm going to, you know, like, put myself in certain situations to win, or just not be bothersome to other people, because I don't want to ever be a nuisance. I'm just that type
I definitely understand that, and I can relate to that. Like, for example, when I show up to set, most of the time there's somebody on set who, like, will come out to my car and help me with my bags, or, like, when I get to the door, they'll ask to take them from me, type of thing. And that's not something that I expect. I actually always feel really weird, because I'm like, I'm fully able-bodied and I can do this myself, but I let it happen because I'm like, you know what, it's cool.
Okay, I'll work for this. Yeah,
like, whatever, it's cool. Like, you're taking something off of my plate for the day. Thank you. Like, I'm always grateful for what I do receive, but I don't go in expecting that. So if someone doesn't do it, I'm not like, oh, like, that's clownery. Like, you know, and I'm not gonna sit on TikTok and talk about, oh, this is a shitty company because they didn't have someone carrying my bags that day. Also, I think she could have been more prepared on her end, because you know, you say, like, I watched her whole thing and she was like, I only had one day to prepare. If I had more time and if I knew I needed to pay for my own rooms, I could have hit my record label and had them take care of my stuff. You still should have hit them up and let them know what was happening.
As soon as you know what's
happening. If they're
really
fucking with you, then they're gonna say, oh, you're going on tour with Ice Spice. That's a huge opportunity. There's so many eyes on her right now. People don't really. I had never heard of this girl before, and that's not to say I have this, you know, extensive knowledge or that I know what's hip or what's not. But, like, you know, that just says what's in the mainstream and what's not. So, you know, like, they could have been like, all right, let's do what we can to make this successful for you. It's not Ice Spice's fault that you didn't have those things. That's your fault. But also, it would have been no problem for her to make those things happen for her.
Right.
I feel like both sides. And then
you heard her side?
I've heard both sides, yeah. And I think there was some pettiness involved, and I think that they were both wrong. But I do just think that was, like, it just shows where somebody stands as a person and their values. I do think, maybe she was entitled, but I also think that she was nasty towards her.
Yeah, I feel like Ice Spice could have just, like, you know, but she's like she's like what, 21, 22? Like, she's still kind of young, so, like, it's understandable, but, like, that, like, her communication probably wasn't or isn't all the way there yet.
But the other thing, sorry to cut you off, but the other thing that just popped into my head is, with these, like, media drama situations, I never, like, I have opinions because I did watch it, but, like, also love to like add this like disclaimer. Whatever we're being shown on the internet, I don't always believe all of it.
Yes.
And I think that there's some level of like this could be to
just
get,
for clout.
Yeah,
just for clout for both of them.
just
you know what I mean?
get their names out there.
Because negative clout is still clout.
Yeah.
It's still clout. You know?
There's no such thing as bad publicity, which I hate that saying.
Now I like when I heard Ice Spice say like pretty well like you know Cleo, she was like. She has said something like oh, Ice Spice is dark, and she's this, and she's that. And then Ice Spice was like, if I was all that, why the fuck did you even agree to come on the tour, and you sitting here trying so hard to be my friend? Why would you want to be around somebody like that?
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? So, like, that's why I told you earlier I'm scared, because I don't know what to believe about Ice Spice. I want to hang out with Ice Spice, but I'm also not trying to get into, like, no hexes or no bad energy around me or nothing.
I don't necessarily have a bad opinion or a good opinion of her. She's a celebrity. She's an artist. Like, you know, some of her music is catchy. I've made reels and shit to it. Like,
you're not even the fault.
I'm not like, I'm the last person to be like, oh, you're not talented or you're this. Like, no. Like, I fuck with everybody's music. Like, but yeah, as far as that like demonic stuff goes, I don't know.
Yeah, like
I try not to think too much into that shit.
Yeah, yo, because that's when the shit can get scary. You know, like
I've
they've been
gone on
like
a few like Illuminati rabbit holes in my time.
Yes, are you like a conspiracy type of girl or what?
Yes and no. Like I genuinely believe that any of that could be possible, but do I believe that like it's true? No, because I think even those conspiracy theories are another layer of distraction from what's really going on.
Yes,
because they're giving us all of this crazy shit that like people with overactive imaginations and people who are conspiracy theorists, you know, want to believe because they want to take everything down and disassemble it. But like there's real shit happening that's dark and that's bad, and I think that stuff is like, you know.
Did you see that what happened at the Olympics?
No.
So at the Olympics, they had a group of trans people basically reenacting the Last Supper.
What?
Yes, they had Jesus Christ imitated as a fat woman with a beard and shit. Yeah, it was like, so like everybody was saying like, oh, it's like one of those, like they're doing it in our faces and we're all just supposed to, you know, think it's just art or they're just doing it and shit like that. Like, what do you think about shit like that?
I'm not a religious person. Like, we were talking about this before we went live. I'm spiritual, but I'm someone who my spirituality, like you, is a very personal and private thing. Like,
Facts.
I do believe in, like, universal energy and, you know, karmic cycles. I believe, you know, in keeping your energy and your intentions pure and whatnot. But, like, as far as the mass control and the, you know, the 7 different versions of hell that you burn in if you don't walk this straight and narrow path that we say is moral and good. Like, I don't believe in any of that. And as far as, like, people's obsession with, like, transphobia, homophobia, racism, all of this, like, I'm just like, let people live. Let people do what they want to do. It's not bothering you. It's not harming you. No, I don't believe things should be shoved in kids' faces. And yes, you have to teach your kids some level of discernment and, you know, like, how to cipher through their exposure to media. But, like, I just think that people should just fuck off sometimes.
Hey, y'all. Kona is fucking media trained, okay? Like, I just threw her a messy-ass lob. And she slammed the shit out of it. Like, you could have said something that got you.
I can't be fucked to care
if
a bunch of trans people pissed off some, you know, hardcore religious people because they reenacted something that they thought was, you know, and I've never seen it. I don't know what they were trying to do. I can't speak on any of that. But, like, with my just off of what you just told me, like, I don't fucking care. Like, so they did that. Cool. Like, good for them. Like, I don't know what their intentions were. If they were bad, then, you know, like, they will deal with that. But yeah, I have friends who are trans and they themselves make trans jokes, and like we're all super like politically incorrect. I make horrible jokes that would get me canceled if I ever said them in front of an audience. Like, but I love everybody. Like, I'm not worried about what you're doing.
Can I throw in one messy ass question? One last one, please. Just out of, like, you know, curiosity, because like, sometimes, like, because I have, like, little sisters and stuff like that, so I'll be thinking about that shit. But, like, what if you in the bathroom, right? You, like, in a public spot, and, like, a female who used to be man comes in there about damn near as buff as John Cena, and with wig on and everything, but, like, using that as a prone to, you know, just be up in there. Like, what would you think about that, or how do you feel comfortable with man being in the bathroom with you at the same time?
For me personally, I do respect that if someone wants to identify as a woman, then I'm gonna respect that. I know this is genuinely how I feel. I have friends who are trans, and I have had to learn and try to understand, because that's not something I was exposed to when I was younger. I have a parent who is racist, homophobic, would definitely be transphobic. But, like, you know, I never took any of that on board. One, I don't agree with that person on a lot of things, so I already kind of rebelled against their way of thinking. Mm-hmm. So it was easy for me to wrap my head around respect and understanding other people's lives. And, you know, it's a respecting. They're still a human being. So, like, you want to be a woman, cool, that's what I'm gonna address you as, because I respect you. Like, obviously anatomically, like, you are, you know, you have these genitals, like, whatever, like, I'm gonna see you as a woman. I respect that. But the thing
I'm talking about, like, the safety part
safety
now.
Wise, statistically speaking, a straight male is more likely to do harm to me than a trans woman. So I would be more upset if a straight male... I have actually had an encounter where there was 2 bathrooms, a men and a woman's bathroom at this bar. And there was a line. Somebody was doing drugs or fucking in the women's bathroom. My little sister needed to pee. So this guy was like, why don't you just go to the men's? There's no line. So we did, but there was no door. It was this ratchet-ass bar. There was no door handle. So I have my back up against the wall, holding it for my sister to go pee. And this man ends up coming and poking me in my butt through the door hole. And I, like, peek out, he's gone. Happens again. I peek out, nobody's there. Third time, somebody smashes the door with me against it through and comes in there like, what are you bitches doing? This is the men's bathroom. And, like, this was the same guy who told us to go in there. He just wanted to see my little sister with her panties down. When I tell you, I beat the shit out of this man.
Oh my God.
I was not having it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Straight men, a lot of straight men are honestly the most predatory people. And you don't have to worry about trans people. They just want to live their life safely. They are prey themselves to a lot of people's, you know, like, a moral agenda and whatever is going on in their heads. So they're not trying to, you know, hurt someone in the bathroom or corrupt your kids or do anything. Like, worry about the men. I know a lot of my fan base is men. Check your friends. Check in with yourself.
Definitely.
Deal with your biases with you and stop projecting it onto other people. Stop hurting people, please. We need more safe men in this world.
I'm, like, extremely just impressed by how you are just gracing through these questions. Like, no, like, stutter, no, like, like,
sometimes my vocabulary is not super impressive, so I get stuck on words, but, like,
no, like, you handling this great, though.
My thoughts are in the right place.
I know so many people that'll just be like, next topic.
Shout out to Jocelyn's Cabaret, where she's like, next question, Tamika. That's my favorite thing to do when someone's talking and I don't know.
What was that?
Next question, Tamika.
What was that one clip where the girl was all like, she's all like, I just had an abortion or something, and somebody's like double homicide.
Bro, I only watched that because this girl that I used to dance with was in it. Lucky, me and her danced together at Tootsie, so I was like, I gotta watch this. She's cool as hell, by the way. And then I was living in Australia at the time, and my best friend,
you've been all over.
She loves, like, just like all the culture. She's into the rap. She's into the trashy reality TV. She loves American culture, especially like Black influenced American culture. And she's like a white Aussie girl. It's so funny, but she loved it. Like, I was watching it for my friend or acquaintance, and then she just got so into it. So we made it a ritual, and we watched like probably all of the seasons.
So you be fucking with like Baddies East and shit like that?
I don't normally watch stuff like that. Like
Neither do
when I
yo.
go get my hair done, like they'll have Baddies on, and I'm like, all right, I'm on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I look, it's entertaining, but only to an extent. I just.
For me, it all depends on who on it. Like, I seen Krishan Rock on it, and I heard, like, she got, like, a little squad of minions, and they all be fighting and jumping bitches. So, like, obviously the messy person in me had to go and see. So,
yeah, no, I've definitely done some background on these things. I like the Claremont twins. I just like their aesthetic. I don't have anything to say about them as people. I don't know them. Yeah. But, like, I love their aesthetic.
Would you do work with them?
Oh my god, I would love to.
I
would feel so like their bodies and their like surgeries are like insane. Like they have like, you know, just this very insane presence about them, and I would feel really like small and like natural next to them. I've worked with like one BBL baddie before, and she ended up being the coolest chick. I felt so bad that I was so nervous, but I was just like, I don't feel on that level because I'm not as invested in how I look. Like,
what does a BBL feel like? I've never touched a BBL before.
Honestly, it just feels like ass. Like, I don't know.
Does
like,
it feel like a fake ass, like a prosthetic
I've seen bad ones that are hard and they feel gross, and then I've had ones that like are nice and smooth and shapely and like soft.
And actually move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm an ass man.
Yeah.
Am I allowed a restroom break on this?
Oh hell yeah! Yeah. Let's I'll play some music while you
handle
cool.
That. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take a little brief bathroom. Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Are you okay?
No, yeah.
Her asses. No, your dog's breaking out.
Her fucking asses. Oh my gosh. That shit is nice, yo.
I have a fun fact for you, actually, in relation to reality TV.
Say no more.
I was actually, fun fact, on an episode of Love and Hip Hop.
Really?
Yes, as an extra, though.
Okay.
I was just like the girl in the background holding a drink, smiling. That's all you could see. It's just my smile. But it was because I worked at a bar that it was being shot at, and they were like, we need girls to come and just sit at the tables. Yeah. We had fake drinks. And they kept recording the same thing over and over. Like, it was like they were shooting, you know, anything.
It's supposed to be reality, but it's the last thing that is.
That's why it's, like, not that entertaining to me. Because, like, on one hand, like, yeah, like, watching people have drama and whatever, it's entertaining. But also, I get really bad secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll be watching something, and if it makes me uncomfortable, it's, like, painful to watch.
Right. Yeah. I feel that. I'm the same way, yo. Chronic secondhand embarrassment.
I'm like, ooh, no,
like,
she did not just do that.
Yeah. I feel you, yo. So look, let's jump back into your line of work.
Let's reel it in.
Now, give us your earliest first memory of breaking into the industry.
Okay.
Did you have to do like a casting couch type of shit or what?
That's funny. So I actually have, when I was 22, I got scouted by an agent, and I did one scene, and it was like the male talent was building his own website, and he recorded me for that website. And I told my agent the one thing I didn't want to do was a casting couch thing, because in my head at that age I was like, I don't like the stigma of like girls who get into porn are stupid and are being manipulated into it, and like they're, you know, exploiting all this like naivety, and just like I didn't want to be represented as a dumb bitch, basically. Yeah. And a lot of those things, like, I feel like they make them look like dumb bitches, you know? So I was like, I don't want to do that. And then I show up to the fucking thing, and that's exactly what it was. And I was like, all right, can we do something different? Because I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like, I feel like those kind of, like, those type of deals, like, I feel like it's more like they're scamming you than actually trying to help you.
Like, okay, my take on it now is more like, I know now that the person that I show up as, you know, when I'm filming, yes, there are parts of me that like are real, that become a part of it, like my own style, my own energy, whatever. But like, I definitely like dumb it up a little bit. Like, as you can see from talking to me, I'm not a bimbo.
No, definitely not.
But from like, you know, like when I'm in that sexual mode, I am a little crazed slut, you know. So like you know, and I'm okay with that because I'm showing that part of me, and in a sense playing a role. So if I need to be silly and goofy and stupid, then that's fine, and I am that sometimes, you know. But yeah, there's a time and a place for everything. So I just think when I was younger, I was like too like closed-minded towards it.
Okay, I feel that. So, can you share like a funny behind-the-scenes moment?
Oh my gosh, we have so many. Like on set is always just jokes. Like it's honestly never serious except when we're doing paperwork or like our sexual health check, test check, and like consent stuff. But like one thing that stands out in like particular is when I'm on set for Brazzers or Reality Kings and this crew in Miami. The director's name is Zeus, and he is one of the funniest people. Like me and him will always have some sort of like catchphrase that goes on that day, and it will just like every time it's quiet or like awkward or like, you know, there's just a pause in things. Right. It will be like one time it was BBL Drizzy all day. I couldn't get it out of my head for days after that. And then this most recent time I shot with him, it was I've been a nasty girl. Or he would ask someone, "What's the matter, daddy?" Oh no, he would ask them, pause. Hold on, he would go, "Have you heard of the matter, daddy?"
No.
Ask me.
Have you heard of the matter, daddy?
No. Have you heard of the matter, daddy?
Have you heard of the
No, don't ask me the same question.
No?
I'm asking you the question.
Oh, yes.
You go, what's?
Oh, what's that?
No. You gotta say it.
Alright, what's that? What's the matter, daddy?
You tell me.
I should have fucking... Pause, yo. No, Diddy, why?
But I mean, you caught it, so.
Yeah, no, I meant like, I thought it like ran out of storage again or something. Like, literally the room got dark, like... My vision like not
today, Satan.
I was about to literally like, yo, no, I'm taking all this shit back to Best Buy. I'm done. I'm done.
Retire.
Yeah, this would have been the last episode. No, I'm playing. I'll stick through it for y'all. Love y'all.
Basically, every crew I've ever worked with is like hilarious. Grimy and Chris from Bang Bros, they're great too. And Tony from Team Skeet, he's hilarious.
Team Skeet, shout out Team Skeet.
Who else have I worked with? Oh, Pauly, he's got a different sense of humor. He's a little more reserved, but like he picks up my sense of humor and like gives it back to me, so I fuck with that. Yeah. And like if I walk onto a set and they are serious and quiet, it's actually a weird interaction. Like I'm like, hold on, why is everyone like this? Like,
would you ever direct your own?
Who died? Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How would you recreate, like, alright, like, what would be the scene that you create? And who would be involved? You can mention me, but, like, you know, I won't get weird about it, but, like,
hold on. Okay, so for my own, I actually do direct and edit and, you know, produce some of my own scenes for my website, right? But, like, one thing that I haven't done yet is, well, two things. I haven't done a DP yet, and I have not done a gangbang. I actually haven't even done a boy-girl for my own website. I've only done them for other people's websites. So I
would be in there trying to fight niggas away from you, like, get off the fucking
So I would do multi-partner scenes. Like, I really like those. I excel in those.
Yeah, how many people though? Like, how many people are we talking?
For a gangbang, I feel like it would have to be. I'm gonna just throw in my lucky number. Seven men.
Like, what makes it a gangbang now? What number is this a gangbang?
Okay, so like I think 5 qualifies as an orgy. It would be sad if I didn't get this right, but I might not. So maybe the 6 is 6. Well, no, orgy. I'm imagining is an orgy when there are partners of both
yes,
genders?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe 5 people and a woman. Would that be a gangbang? Would you call that I would call that a gangbang.
Yo, like, I'm not... Man, I hope this don't make me look bad, but, like, I say, like, a real gangbang is 10. Like, we done seen...
Run it.
God damn, 10 cars?
I'm not saying that it would be easy. Honestly, sometimes...
It's a lot of pleasing.
That's a lot of work. It's a lot, and to do it and look good as well.
How do you like wake up and just like gang bang today?
I haven't yet, but I'm saying it today. I'm manifesting it, and the crazy thing is,
Manifesting is
I
crazy.
actually have to be so careful with what I say because the things that I say that I want always happen. Like the universe fucks with me. Like,
watch right after this. Get the call.
My agent's gonna be like, "Do you want to do a gangbang?"
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god. Let me know
if
what
y'all
the
fuck
casting
with me,
is.
go tag people on Twitter on my mentions and say that we need to book me for a gangbang.
Please give your social media platforms real quick.
Okay, so my OnlyFans is Kona Jade. So is my Twitter. And then I also have links to everything on my personal website, which is nakedhuladancer.com. I'm looking into the microphone while I talk, but instead of the camera. But yeah, nakedhuladancer.com. I have links to all my socials, all of the platforms that I post content on or that gets posted of me, including Pornhub. And just every once in a while, if you fuck with me, go on Pornhub and just type in my name. If you're going on to masturbate, just type in my name. It helps me get bookings. It helps my rating go up.
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna just throw on some porn while I go out and shop. You know, just keep it running at the crib. Like, we gotta get Kona out there, y'all. So,
I appreciate you.
Of course. What would you say is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you behind the scenes, though?
Behind the scenes?
Yeah, or like during a scene.
Okay,
or
so
during.
I did a collab with Finny Fox at Finny's Playhouse when I first started, and we were in the heat of the moment, and this girl was recording us, and I farted during the video. And
Wait, out of what hole though?
My ass.
Okay.
I would have said queef. I queef all the time. Pussy farts are. There's people dedicated to that on Twitter who are like, I'm counting the number of pussy farts in this scene. And I'm like, bro.
So what you want to catch the smell in a little Ziploc bag and just
it was an actual fart, and I didn't know what to do, so I just kept doing. I pretended it didn't happen, and I actually brought it up to him, and he hadn't noticed.
Oh my god!
So I could have gotten away with that.
Yo, so
I told on myself.
Yo, she out here pooting, y'all. She out here pooting.
I don't fart. My booty whispers.
Booty whisper. Hey yo. Okay, so wait. How do you typically prepare for a scene? Like, what all goes into getting ready with Kona Jade?
So it starts the night before.
Okay.
So you want to get a good night's sleep. And then the next day, if I'm doing anal, I'm not eating, and I'm starting to clean everything out. Mm-hmm. That's a very lengthy...
You say you have to like. I remember the last time talking to you.
Basically an enema.
What? Can you explain that again?
So obviously, if you just go sticking your, thing in places it's not naturally supposed to go, there are other things there that could create a mess, right? So when we're doing porn, we obviously don't want that in the video, unless people are into that. That's a whole different thing. I'm not personally into it. But no kink shaming, just kink asking.
Yeah.
Why? But anyway, so we want to clean everything out. So we're using an enema to get everything out, and then we're also not eating so that it doesn't trigger anything new to come out while you're shooting, because it might be a really long day on set. You're going to be getting multiple positions. You might be waiting for certain lighting. So yeah, you're just no eating that day. You're fasting. Oh, but when you do eat, you have to make sure that it's really light, healthy stuff. I'm not gonna. If I'm gonna pass out, I'm not gonna not eat. But
like a yogurt or something.
Like greens and protein, chicken and I don't know, spinach or something.
No.
Maybe not spinach. Spinach makes me gassy.
Look, last time you pulled up, we got into a little bit of a graphic conversation, though. Like, as it gets a little bit more graphic, knowing it's already been crazy up to this point. But can you explain to my fans, my supporters, sorry y'all, what it's like doing a gag scene? Like, I remember you was saying you had to drink hella water and shit.
Okay, so I have two experiences. The first one was from Adriana's website, Dirty Auditions, and I didn't do my research. I had heard of him, but it didn't click which website he was in charge of, and I just didn't think to go and research it. I don't know. So when we're on set, I was choking on it, and I would stop and breathe. breathe as you do. If you know, you know. Pause.
Pause.
And he would be like, no, keep going. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. And he's like, yeah, I like that. And I was like, oh,
You
okay.
filthy bastard.
So, and the fans like it apparently.
Yeah,
and so
I'm sure that's
did,
getting clicks.
But I didn't know, and I've never heard of people doing that. Like, I had maybe heard of it, but never processed it. So girls normally prepare for that if they're gonna do it by drinking a lot of water. You don't eat, you drink something clear like Gatorade, Pedialyte, whatever. So I go and throw up, and it's just hash browns everywhere.
Ooh.
I had Denny's with my family for breakfast that morning, and I had hash browns and like eggs, and it was just breakfast everywhere, and I was humiliated.
Oh,
but I kept
not the
going. I
hash
pushed through
browns.
because I'm a gangster. But the next time I did it was for Freak Mob Hardcore, and I fasted for probably like 17 hours total because the scene kept getting like pushed back later in the day. And we did a podcast before that. I was starving. I remember I was so hangry.
Oh my lord! I can only
And
imagine.
then-
You just gave everything up.
and then like we did the podcast first, so I'm sitting there like, all right, let's get this over.
Oh, yeah.
But no, like they're great. So I had an absolute ball. It like distracted me from my hangover. But in between, every time we stopped, I was like, I was fighting for my life that day. But I was successful in not producing any food when I vomited, and it was just fluid, lots of fluid,
Oh,
and it was
Lord.
clear for the most part.
You wasn't like also
I remember
like,
I went to Whole Foods that night after I finished, and I was getting like ingredients to make dinner, and I started seeing stars. Like that's how dehydrated
Damn.
and tired and hungry I was. That I thought I was gonna pass out.
Yo, so like you don't like you damn near fearless, yo. Like you didn't have any fear in your heart of doing that, or like, oh hell no, that's fucking gross, dude. I'm not throwing up. Like there was like none of that.
I
Like
mean, it's like
That sound like
it's
some
an
fear
ego
factor
death
shit.
sort of thing. Like
Mhm.
because yeah, fear, but it's my own vomit. Like if someone else was vomiting on me, I'm probably not gonna take that scene.
That
No,
would
like
make you throw up more.
let's not even say probably. I'm not taking that scene. You're not gonna throw up on me. You're not gonna piss on me. They asked to piss on me in that scene, and I said absolutely. That's where I draw the line. I got hair. It's expensive. I'm not getting piss in my hair.
now it's Kona Jade pissing on somebody.
Oh, absolutely. Like a cat.
I'm trying to get my face clear, Kona.
But,
No, I'm
but like
playing.
with the like me doing stuff that's like, you know, degrading or, you know, disgusting, like I'm cool with it. I'm getting paid a lot to do it. So
God
I'm
damn
just
it.
thinking of I'm making this money and the fans are gonna love this, and you know what? It is what it is.
What's the craziest
RIP
request?
to my digital footprint.
Yes, definitely. What's the craziest request that you got or like had to do when you pull up to a scene? I know the gag shit is crazy, the gangbang, anything more than one person is crazy. So like, what would you think? Like, you know, like in your head, like, oh, that's
To
crazy,
be honest,
but I gotta. fuck with
besides being pissed on, like I haven't had anything asked of me on a professional set or at a collab even that I was like, oh, pause. I just remembered one thing. So on a professional set, I have never had anyone ask me to do anything that I wasn't happy with.
it. There you go.
But like, and like as far as like crazy or outlandish, no. But like as far as like I'm not fucking with it. So I once showed up to a collab and I already wasn't fucking with this guy because he was so thirsty in my DMs. Like he was annoying, like over and over and over and over. Like bro,
Just
I
relax.
sometimes leave people on red because I either forgot or I'm going through something and I don't feel like communicating right now, and I will get back to it when I get back to it. But whenever you press me about something, it makes me not want to do it.
Yeah.
So,
facts.
like, I understand there's, like, if we have something already planned, a level of communication is expected, and I will be respectful of that. But, like, if we're trying to plan something, don't push me because you will make me mad. So I already didn't fuck with it, but he was a reputable guy in the industry, so I was like, all right, let's do it. Show up, he's immediately just like, he's a tall guy, and he's, like, standing over me, like, in my space, and I'm, like, a very, like, I like to ease into being in each other's space sort of thing. Like, don't be all up on me.
don't
It makes
just-
me...
Dude. Yeah.
Right. So then, like, he was like, oh, like, I'm touchy. Is that okay with you? And I was like, not really.
Yeah.
And then we're going over consent stuff for the video, and he's a POV creator. So like, if we're kissing,
one of them.
it's not gonna. I love POV stuff. My face is in it. I love that. It sells great.
But
for
do
me.
you film point of view?
From my point of view, absolutely not. No, like I want my face in it. Yeah, but like I fuck with male POV creators because it puts the focus on me, and like that sells for me because most of my fans, they like me. They don't care what
nobody
dick
want
I'm
to see that.
with. But he was like, "Oh, can we kiss?" And I was like, "I mean, it's not gonna show in the video. I don't see what the point is." And like, no, if I like someone, I have no issue with kissing, whether or not it's gonna be in the video, right? But like, I already didn't like him, and he's asking me this, and I was like, and he goes, "That sounds like a no," and he said it salty, which made me even more unattracted to him.
Yeah.
And then when we were doing the video, he went to eat me out, and I was like, "Hold on, that's not in here either. Like, you're not even recording. Back off the pussy."
Like, he's a freaky ass nigga.
No,
Yeah, Kona pull up. He was like, "No, we gotta. There's some boxes that I gotta check."
I was like, "No, like you don't need to do all that. Let's just get the video done."
Okay, that's my other little camera. It's doing its thing, but we still live, we still rolling, y'all. We still here with y'all. I got the beautiful, gorgeous
shit on a Sunday.
Kona Jade with me, and I'm fucking hyped, y'all. She got me over here, damn near nervous, y'all. She look good, right? Like, goddamn. So
I'm just a girl.
She's a pretty ass girl, yo. Like, let's get right into it though.
Okay.
What is your favorite position? What is your go-to? Like, throw me in this shit.
You guys have noticed by now I'm very specific with things, right? Okay, so
My face.
69.
Yeah.
But the man needs to be on top because I like my throat fucked, right?
Oh, shit.
And he has to be tall enough that he can then lean over and put his face in the coochie. You know, like my head off the edge of the bed, him standing, him able to lean over. And
almost like a push-up type of deal.
Well, no, because he's standing.
Standing up 69 or laying down 69.
So I'm laying down, face over the edge of the bed, right? He's standing up next to the bed, dick in throat, and then his face has to be able to come down onto the bed and get all up in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because something about being face fucked while my clit gets stimulated gets me like there, like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I figured that one out, but I like my breathing being challenged a little bit.
Sorry, the room started spinning. I almost forgot where I was for a second. I had to lock back in, y'all. I'm back now.
Stay focused, King.
I'm trying to hold on, Kurt. I'm holding on for dear life. You're killing me. Give me 3 instant turn-ons, and then we'll do turn-offs after.
Okay, turn-ons, good hygiene, respectful.
Facts.
Intelligent.
Definitely respectful. Intelligent.
Yeah.
Okay. To what extent do you mean intelligent?
Like, I want to be able to have a conversation with you, and you tell me things that I don't know, or talk about a variety of topics. Like, I don't want to, necessarily always talk about the, media gossip and what you did at work today. I want to be able to talk about the universe and deep conversations.
Yeah.
And, or just if I talk to you about anything, you have something to say on it. Just be able to have that flow naturally, and also know things that I don't know. So if I need to ask you about something that I'm not educated on, you know enough to at least point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do have Google for that, but if a man can teach me stuff.
Yes. What kind of learner would you say that you are? You're more like a visual or hands-on, or?
Visual and hands-on. I'm not don't give me spoken directions. Don't read out loud to me on something. I'm let me see it. I need written or visual instructions, or I need you to show me how to do it.
Let's do the walkthrough.
Yeah, maybe both actually.
Yeah. Because the experience is how I really remember.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The muscle memory.
If you just be like, all right, so when you start the stream, make sure you click this button and then click over here and then do this.
Hold up.
You're like, dude, what?
I'm overwhelmed.
What button do I click? You're can we bring it back?
Oh my gosh.
So give me 3 turn-offs.
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 See the opposites of those. So bad hygiene, instant turn off. You got dirty teeth, dirty nails. You
Can't do
looking
that.
Ashy.
Nails is the first thing I look at a person like, do you got your shit together? Like, you know
that
what I mean?
and teeth for me. It's
Yes.
teeth. Like, you can tell a lot about a person by like
How much they
if
give a
they've
fuck.
lost. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
giving a fuck about yourself shows how much you give a fuck about other people or your potential too, right?
Facts.
So, like, if you're not taking care of the base needs, if I'm going down on you and I can smell that you didn't get it in between your cheeks, bro, I've had a man leave streaks on my sheets after he laid in them.
Streaks is crazy work. Streaks?
On the sheets.
Like booty
That
or
shit's
sweat?
on the outside.
Like doo-doo or like sweat? Fuck, Kona, God damn it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that.
And I'm gonna say that it has happened to me with more than one man.
Oh, that's slimy,
Yeah.
yo. Like, what makes you feel confident to pull up with dirty butt,
Like,
nigga?
I've actually been bamboozled before. I've had a man who had clean everything, but when I went to go down on him, multiple times that it happened, I could smell that he had like sweaty,
Some stress.
stinky, shitty sweat in his butt. Like he didn't clean in there properly. And he was a big dude, so maybe that was it. Maybe he needed to get a little deeper. But like it's not gay if you're doing it yourself. Give yourself a little scrub around the booty hole.
Yeah, man. It's scrub that shit, bro. Like,
Especially
it's
if
not
you want
gay.
me to lick it.
Yeah. No, wait. No diddy. No, wait. Pause. Pause. That's not for me, y'all. I just need to clarify that.
Listen, it's not something that I need something to like either, because in my personal life, I could take it or leave it. Actually,
Yeah.
I'd rather leave it, honestly. Especially if you're not shaving.
Eating
up in
man
there.
ass is insane, honestly. I'm not gonna
Look,
lie to you.
I understand why some people like it. Your G-spot's in your ass. Like, it's stimulation. It feels good.
Mine.
But...
It's in my dick. It's in my dick.
Look, but like,
No diddy. Ain't no female can get me where I'm got my legs up and
do you want
I'm
to
happy.
even okay, let me finish my turnoffs and then I got a story for you.
Please.
Arrogance, immediate turn off. Love,
Okay.
confidence, but if you're arrogant,
Definitely a difference.
Absolutely, or disrespectful to others, instant turn off.
Yeah.
Um,
So like the bad boy vibes don't impress Kona.
no,
Fuck
it used
that.
to when I was younger, but I'm grown now.
I like that.
I like somebody who, well, even when I liked bad boys, I liked boys who were above the law, or like outlaw types, but like drug dealers, gangbangers, like that type of thing. But like, if like their values, if you were to speak crazy to somebody while we're out in public, like disrespectful to service staff or something, immediate turn off.
Yeah.
Hell no. Like, you can be a thug, you can walk around with a mean face. I like that shit. Only be nice to me and to the waitress.
Yeah. I'm the exact same way. I always say like, yo, like, keep that baby energy for me. Like, if somebody
Yes.
ruined your day or something, like, at least keep that cool energy for me. Like, don't bring that towards me and start being mean and shit like that. Like, you can be mean to everybody else. Just keep that baby energy for me, because I'm only trying to bring good vibes.
Like a little sarcasm, a little friendly banter, a little attitude, I'm cool with that.
You
But
know?
but as far as like being mean, and spiteful and nasty, no. Don't do
Are you
that.
competitive?
Yes and no.
So if we go to skee ball, you'll try to beat me type shit, or like what?
Which one is skee ball?
The one where you roll the ball up the thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
about hoops? You be hooping?
Only in the arcade. Like,
Okay.
on an actual court, useless. But in the arcade, I'll whoop your ass.
Oh, yay. Those
And
is fighting words where
I
I'm
heard
from.
you're good at Mario Kart, too.
Oh, yeah, I don't play. I don't play when it comes to Mario Kart, when it comes to... Honestly...
I measure flights in how many rounds of Grand Prix on the Switch it takes on Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
San Diego last week took 3 rounds.
I want to hear that story you was going to tell me.
Okay, when I was in Australia, I was an escort. I still am, but the services are different because of the legal parameters. But I had this man rock up, and obviously it's fully decriminalized, right? So he's like, okay, are you cool with rimming? And I'm like, yeah, as long as you're tested, cool, like, let's do it. So Normally, if I'm rimming a man, they're just gonna like open their legs or like pop up a little bit.
Can I pause just real quick?
Yeah.
Because this shit is hilarious to me. Like, how did he like ask you? Like, did he ask you on some straight up shit or
straight
like
up in the messages in Australia? They're just
good
like
with rimming?
they're like, are you cool with doing this? Are you cool with doing that? Blah, 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 blah. Like just and they use acronyms too, like BBBJ, like bareback blowjob, or DATY. I don't know what it stands for, but it means going down on you, like.
I would be around the bush. I'd be like, you know
that
one
but
shit.
this is the thing. They're spending, whatever money your rate is. Like, they want to know if they're going to get the service they want or not.
Yeah.
Because most of these people are doing it for some kind of convenience,
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I want to bust my nut, and this is how I like to do it. So are you going to do that, or do I need to call the next bitch?
Somebody else. Because what you want, someone else
So
will.
normally, they pop it up a little bit, and
Eating ass from the front? I think from the back is crazy too.
From the front, right? So like you just sneak the tongue around a little bit. Or you might get the ones who are like this.
Oh, yo.
Man, I already thought that was crazy.
Okay.
Okay?
I had to switch. My bad, y'all. I had to switch the desktop back.
Okay, so this is another position that they do it.
Mm-hmm.
This man was a big man, like a chunky man, and he said, and he wanted me to eat it from the back, and he was doing this on my face.
Oh! He was
twerking on my face.
Hey, yo!
And I remember being there, and like, mind you, I enjoy a lot of things about my job. That personally did not turn me on and make me excited, but I remember smiling and laughing in my head because I was like, I cannot wait to tell my friends about this when you leave.
Yo!
I cannot wait to tell my girlfriends
How
what this
old
happened
was
to
he?
me. He was like late 30s, early 40s.
Gotta be, cause no young nigga is gonna turn around on the chair and bust out a full-blown twerk on somebody, yo. What the fuck? That was the craziest shit I ever seen, yo. And it's back there too, by the way, yo. Your shit back there. But like, yo, no, like for a grown man to like, yo, I can't even physically bring myself to even reenact that type of, like, it's like, yo, what? Like, that's different, but, like, I mean, fuck, like, yo, respect, but, like, damn, yo, like,
To each their own.
Fuck, yeah, literally, yo. What's a guilty pleasure that Kona Jade got that might be weird to somebody else?
Might be weird to somebody else. Okay, sexual and non-sexual. I love watching pimple popping videos.
Oh, I hate those fucking videos so much. My auntie loved doing that shit.
I
love it.
Oh my god. I love it so
I'm not gonna give it up, guys. I'm gonna hold it down. But that shit is gross. That shit is fucking gross.
Who was that voice right there?
That was my fucking sick voice. I'm trying to hold it down.
Guilty pleasure that someone else might think is nasty. I love being smacked around a little bit in the bedroom. I'm not gonna lie.
I've noticed. Kind of like to get a little roughed up.
I do. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I like, not just I gotta be comfortable, and you can't be a beta trying to alpha. Like, you can't be a bottom with bottom energy trying to top me, because I will put you in your place.
Facts.
But if you got that top energy, I will let you top me. But you have to come with the energy, because I've told a man that I like to be dominated, and then he tried and it just didn't land, and I was just like so turned off because he was like, oh yeah, you dirty slut, and I was like,
Nah, you know what I was gonna tell you? Like, I be like, that's why I asked you the whole bad boy thing, because like I guess like I get knocked for being a good guy, like, so I always finish last. You know what I mean? In certain ways. So like I usually, like, the girl I want, I never get because she likes dudes that
are assholes.
I think
you know what I mean? People are naturally drawn to chasing other people. So if if someone is chasing them, then they're gonna be like, like pulling away.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone is making them chase them, then they're gonna, like, I fall into that sometimes too. A guy who doesn't want me, love that.
Yeah.
But then, like, the guy who's like constantly hitting my line and being like desperate and needy and like, oh, what can I do for you today? Like, I want princess treatment, But when somebody tries to do it that I don't want it from,
Yeah.
it's like, oh. But as far as like the being a nice guy or like a dickhead, like when I was younger, maybe that whole like, you know, I'm cooler than everybody, whatever, like, you know, the tough guy act was attractive to me. But honestly, I like nerdy, nice guys now. Like I'm not attracted to somebody who has to be the tough guy all the time.
Yeah, you don't
Like
have to be the tough guy
have a
all the
certain
time.
level of masculinity, of course, but like
No one to shut it
you
off.
you don't need to project it constantly, and like you don't need to overpower everyone in the room. Like
Facts.
you know, just be cool. Like being able to be approachable and nice is a good thing.
Now another thing too. How far is too far? Like, cause like me personally, like I've been with females that like to be dominated as well, but like I like never really know like how crazy to go, and especially like the times we live in. I don't want to do something and then they'd be like,
As a young black
"Nigga,
man,
you
I would
hurt me."
suggest you
Right? Like, don't do nothing. Like,
don't do anything.
just do the mirror, bro. And if she like requests, then like,
Okay,
you know what I
my
mean?
thing
Like,
is,
I take requests.
my thing is, okay, if I say choke me, right, then you want to you got to know the right place to put it as well. Like, I
Right.
couldn't tell you where it is, but I'll tell you where it's not.
It's like,
you know, I just want you to, like, you know, just put pressure. I don't want you to,
like
actually kill me.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if somebody tells you to do something and you're not unsure of whether or not you want to, first of all, you can always say no, obviously. Second
That
of
might
all,
kill the vibe, though.
if you don't want to do something, don't fucking do it, whether it's going to kill the vibe or not, because stick to your gut, because I'm telling you,
I got a
that
funny
shit,
story.
Don't, but like if they do want it and you're cool with experimenting, but you're unsure, whatever you think is like a good level, do a little less than that.
Facts.
Do a little less than that. If she says smack me, okay, do one of these. And if she says harder, do one of those. But don't just wow out. And
It's like Chris Brown shit.
even me, I there's a certain level, and I want somebody to like either ask first or like if I want to request it. I don't want you to just fucking go for it. Like
that's crazy. Like I've been
Or-
seeing Annabelle Danger. She's somebody that I know that like that, and I had seen her like really damn near look like domestic violence in the porn. I was getting worried. I'm like, yo, like it gets that crazy, like.
That's wild.
Well, yeah,
I
like,
haven't
she's
done
been,
anything that rough. I
like
don't
really,
think.
like
Yeah.
foot stomping on the
for
head
me
and
personally,
shit.
I don't want it to actually hurt. I want just to like feel a little dominated. Like I'm
So you
not.
find pleasure
I'm-
from domination.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like I like feeling safe enough with somebody that I'm submissive to them.
Yeah.
If I'm dominant in a situation, it means I'm uncomfortable and I don't feel safe. Because I'm
Yeah.
usually like a really, you know, laid back, chill. Like if I have to set, you know, boundaries and tell you like what to do, then it means that I think you're a bitch.
You gotta be in charge, yo. You gotta be in charge. Let me tell you this funny ass story though. Like, okay, so this was about, I probably just got out of high school. I sell weed and all this shit, right? And I live like across from like this girl that just moved in, and like she got like a cabonzo booty. Like her shit like looked like two midgets back there. Like when she walked, like one side do this and the other side do that. Like it was crazy. And I told myself, like as I'm like walking in my house, I was like, yo, if I don't talk to her, I'm fucking gay. Like, no diddy. Like, yo, like if I don't talk to her, like I'm fucking gay. Like what the fuck? Like go talk to her, bro. And I'm like, the only worst thing she could say is like, I'm cool. Like so, like fuck it, I'm gonna go talk to her. This is my Riz too. Hey, you need some weed? That's my Riz. Boom, right? Boom. Got her number, all that. Long story short, we started fucking around, and like, also I have to mention, at this time I'm 18. Like, so I've been having sex a cool minute, but like, the women that I usually have sex with is on my level type shit, or like still new themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, she's 25, about to turn 26.
She's grown.
She was also a dancer, and she's very well experienced.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Do
like,
you usually like to ball out of your league? Is that your MO?
type shit. Oh, well, I be thinking this out of my league, but then like it don't. So shout out to me.
Oh, man.
So look, check this out. So we started messing around, whatever, right? And like the first few times like we did it, it was like cool. It was like on some regular shit. But like you could tell like she a little bit more comfortable with me now. So like she talking about like I was getting my move on, and she like spit in my mouth.
Oh.
Now.
Oh no.
Now, Kona, like never in my. I'm only 18 years old. I've only been alive for 18 years.
I just hope this isn't going where I think it's going. Did you give it a ha?
Kona, oh my God! Like I might look to some people. I might have bitched up, okay? And yeah, like lightweight, I did bitch up. Cause like I said, I only been alive for 18 years, and I only been having sex for about maybe like 4 years up to that point. So it's like, yo, what? I'm thinking like maybe if I hit it harder, she'll forget type shit. Like she gonna tell me, spit in my mouth. Okay, now I done heard it twice, so I can't ignore it. And like you said, like that's why you said like earlier, like I asked you, like you might kill the vibe though. So I'm like, fuck, I'll go ahead and just like I don't like how serious is she? Like what the fuck? Like so I'm like I don't want to do this like that. If I spit in this bitch mouth, like my dick gonna get soft. And like I'm hitting her, and I said. Like I hit her with like a little like I let that bitch fall out the side of my mouth type shit. Like it was like some dumbass shit. Like I literally laugh in my head every time I think about it. I said and gave that shit to her, and she literally ate that shit up and said, "Some more, give me more." Look, scared the shit out of me, Kona. I swear my granny scared the shit out of me.
I can't tell you how many men I've probably scared with my antics when they fucked for the first time, honestly.
Yo.
But I thought it was gonna be that you like cleared your throat and gave her like a too much. No,
look.
you went low.
No, I went low. I was scared. I was very terrified. And like I said, she asked for more. So I was like, I knew she was gonna fucking do that. Literally, my shit starts getting soft, and now I give her what she want. I give her more. Like I was so mad. Like, cause I was so mad. I had to get that little spit up. Like, I'm like, yo, like I respect you, woman. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, spitting her shit. Boom, my shit's soft. So now I'm jamming her up with the gummy worm, and like. I'm hitting her with the gummy worm, stabbing the shit out of her. But my shit jammed. It's like, yo, it's all bad because now my mind is fucked up. So like, I'm literally going through like a rabbit hole in my mind, spiraling like, room spinning. I'm like, nigga, I just spit in her mouth. I'm like, am I too old? Like, am I too young for that? I was like so many questions. But yeah, that was like my little experience. So like, I'm like really. Now, like, if she asks, like, shit, baby, pah, like, oh, is that what you want? Yeah, right, okay. So, but, like, she had to bring that freak out of me, y'all. Like, that shit is hilarious. I'll never forget. Yeah, lightweight, no diddy, pause. Yeah, see, look, if we was drinking, I'd be drinking shit by now. I said it like 4 times, yo. Yo, so, I kind of want to just skip into some wrestling questions real quick for our live wrestling viewers out there. Again, I appreciate you guys. I love y'all with all my fucking heart. Without you guys, can't do this shit. So, yeah, thank you. I'm going to probably keep saying that throughout the show because I fuck with y'all, and I definitely fuck and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. So, would you ever go to a wrestling live event?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? You would go watch that shit live?
Anything once, almost anything.
I feel like you would really fuck with that shit, like... Us wrestling fans, like, us as a community, like, we really, like, not on the weird shit, but we kind of, like, on some cult shit. Like, where this is our shit. Like, this is our shit. When we up in there, like, in the arena and shit, everybody got on a wrestling shirt. Everybody know wrestling jokes. Everybody cracking jokes. Everybody cheering certain shit. Like, the vibes and energy and, like, how you just instantly sync up with somebody that you have absolutely no knowledge of, but
you guys watch wrestling? It's magical.
I love sporting events. Like I don't follow any sport, but I've gone to like MMA events. I've gone to basketball, football, rugby.
Right.
Just all kinds of games, hockey, I think. And I love that energy that you just described. Like that's something that
it's magical.
It's magical, and also there's beer and hot dogs. I mean,
beer and glizzies, y'all. No, but like, it's so crazy the energy. Like, I would love to like take you to experience that shit one day, yo. Like, yes, definitely, we will coordinate that. We got to take Kona to a live event, y'all, and put her on.
For you.
Yes, yes. Now, I know you don't typically watch wrestling, but I'm sure you've seen glimpses of it here and there.
Yes.
What could wrestling do better as a whole to make someone like you watch on a consistent basis?
Oh, I wouldn't say that I know enough or have seen enough to even have an opinion on that. I'm sure they're doing great, and the only reason that I wouldn't watch on a consistent basis is because I'm not that interested in sports. That's it. I don't know, maybe if I went to a live event, then I would find a love for it.
It only takes that one wrestler to like, really spark your love.
They could bring him back. That's what they could do. But
Hey, and that's a perfect segue into this real quick. The Rock will be back either for Bad Blood pay-per-view October 5th or later on that month, and he's supposedly supposed to help Cody Rhodes lose his WWE Championship. I'm not sure where Bad Blood is going to be this year. I'll tell you guys towards the end. But they do it all around the world and stuff. When they come out here, I try to go every time. I usually don't miss. But yeah, it's pretty much all over the world.
I would go to that.
Yeah, like I said, like it's because we've been to those other sporting events, but like a wrestling sporting event is so much different. Like I didn't mean to like say cult like on some weird shit, but like that's just like how cool you can bond. Yeah, and that's just like how cool you can bond with somebody that you don't even know. Just like all you see is they got a wrestling shirt on, and it's just lit. Like it's great vibes. Like, you know what I mean?
Like from the comparable thing for me would be like going to a concert of an artist that I really fucking with. Like I might not know this person, but they know every lyric to every song that I like. I'm like, you're cool people.
That was me at the D Savage concert in fucking California. Like me and my boys pulled up. Rick Baez?
Yeah.
You know them songs by heart?
What?
You know his songs by heart? Yeah. Would you say that's your favorite artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's how you set the vibe?
Artists of this generation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my like when I'm by myself driving or like getting ready, cleaning the house, whatever.
I want to play a song for you when we get into our reactions and see if you fuck with that shit.
Okay.
Now, what would it take to get Kona Jade in a wrestling match?
Oh my gosh, I have actually my fans into boxing. There's someone that follows me on Twitter that is always asking me about nude boxing matches.
Nude boxing?
Yes. He wants to, I think he does organize nude boxing events, and he is always like making any post that I have, he'll be like, oh, just coming out of a fresh boxing, like saying that I just finished boxing with someone. I'm like, bro, like, stop. It's funny, but it's like, he does it all the time. Anyway, I would do wrestling.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? I can't say I'd be good at it.
I can see you being good at it and having like a crazy following.
I got strong thighs.
Yes. You're in great physical shape, yo. Now, would you do mud wrestling?
Mud wrestling? No.
No mud wrestling.
Maybe.
What if it's not like mud, like chocolate milk?
If there's a shower immediately nearby, yes, I'm okay with getting dirty, but I'm a very, very clean person.
So, look, just work with me now.
Okay.
Now look, if I tart
this,
and
I have to have my hair in like braids or something.
Okay.
I'm not getting mud in my wig.
Okay. Because look, I might have a proposition for you.
Oh, boy.
I've been trying to coordinate some mud wrestling for like about 3 months now, but it's like just so hard because I need my guy here with me, and he's been traveling. But we've been trying to coordinate that. If
I tarp this entire room. Get you a nice bonnet that will keep everything locked up. Would you participate in my mud wrestling
Who am
match?
I wrestling with?
Shit.
It's gonna be me and Luna Lux.
Yes, if you could invite a friend to wrestle with, somebody
well,
like you could be cool
not
with.
necessarily just her. I have a few people in mind, but yes.
If you could do that,
I wonder if nobody
I would feel more
wrestling.
comfortable with you doing that.
Yeah.
Versus me like inviting somebody and then having you wrestle them or some shit, because that could go
What if they were
south.
the ops?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
don't have any ops.
well,
if you got any beef with me, it's
you.
It's one sided.
yeah, definitely. But like, no, like I would definitely rather you bring your own friends or whatever, and then we coordinate that shit and go viral. That shit will go fucking viral.
It really would.
I promise you.
They would love that.
I
They
promise
would eat
you.
that up.
I would not let you down on that. All right. Well, if you could create a wrestling persona for yourself, what would it be like?
We already discussed this.
I know, but like, so look, but you didn't give me all the aspects though. I want to get
there's
deeper in
aspects.
this
Okay,
character.
let's get into it. So my
Like-
wrestling name would be Kona Big Wave.
Right.
Yes, but okay, what else do we need? Like
I need to know, like, what is your ring attire gonna look like?
my ring attire.
Like, you popping out fighting in this, like, how we doing it? How we stepping, Kona?
No, I think I would have like one of those real tight like unitard fits, like a romper sort of deal.
Okay.
It would be like a halter top. I think it would have to be. It would have to be gold, metallic.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Damn, that'd be kind of
what
fly.
do they wear on their feet? Like little boots.
Like Bianca right
Oh
here?
yeah. Okay, so the thigh high boots. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I would like ankle boots.
Ankle boots?
Ankle boots. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those would be sexy. Would you be a heel or face? A face is a good person. A heel is a bad guy.
Bad guy.
Bad guy?
I don't mind being the bad guy.
I like that. I always choose to be the bad guy because I'm nice in real life.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
that should get annoying, yo.
It gets annoying when you get walked all over, so I'd rather be the bad guy.
What would your finisher be
Like my move that.
that you end the bitch with? She said I'm gonna drown the bitch.
That's by square. No, let's be real. Okay.
I fuck with that.
Either that or suffocated like with my ass.
Okay.
Like a reverse fucking headlock with my butt on their face.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. Sign me up immediately. Finish me. I can see you doing like also like
Or like a choke.
Would
with
you
my-
pick somebody up and drop them on their neck type shit?
No, that sounds like I could kill them.
Kona, if you're gonna be a bad guy, you gotta be able to go the extra mile. You gotta go the extra
Alright,
mile.
I'll be the good guy then. But maybe I could like, make them pass out with my thighs.
If you like slapping them while you do it too, you gotta like a heel always gotta have that little slight edge. So like
some disrespect.
yeah, you gotta always cross the line in some
Okay,
little
well,
aspect.
pissing on somebody.
Yeah,
could be
some good old
crossed.
squirt, like yeah. All right, so
I feel like that's disrespectful if they didn't sign up for that, you know?
I feel like it's disrespectful if you didn't squirt. No, but I'm not a messy person, but I be asking messy shit because I gotta get the content, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to just out here be intentionally
He's
messy.
trying to get me canceled.
Like, come on, like you've been doing great though. Like, you're very well media trained. Like, and I'm pretty sure you just got that on your own, right?
It's myself.
That's why I'm so impressed. Like, cause like me, I'm a silly ass. I'll really tell you what I think about the whole world and whoever's in it. Like, but like, you gotta be like, yo, you gotta
Look,
chill.
when I'm joking around,
Mhm.
I definitely say a lot of wild shit, right? But these are real questions. I'm trying to give you real answers, but like,
I appreciate
I definitely could give you some sideways shit.
That's why you
My
go.
friends would tell you that I have the most inappropriate sense of humor. That's something that stands out to them.
I like that though. Like, I feel like if you're not kind of like, have that about you, then you can be boring or like too uptight or something like that, you know? So, who would win in a match? You or Luna Lux? and I will be clipping this so that way she can see.
Oh, I think it's a pretty fair fight. I would get tired before her. That's what I'll say. I would get tired before her.
You would drown her in squirt
I
to
think
finish.
neither one of us would be actually motivated to hurt each other because
Yeah.
we're both too nice.
Yeah.
But if we were actually like doing it competitively, I feel like we're both pretty fit. Like she's got really strong legs too. I'm a little bigger than her, so I'd have that advantage. But I mean,
I've
she's
seen her,
probably
like-
faster.
Did you see that shit that she just did where like she like did the bondage thing? She was all tied up,
Yeah.
hanging upside down.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Are you into that type of shit or what?
Not in my personal life, but I would love to do it for art. The guy who did that, he unfortunately just passed away.
R.I.P. him, yo.
Yeah, R.I.P.
That was
to
one hell of
C.
a shoot.
Yeah, that was Luna's friend. Yeah.
I was like, yo, usually this shit look crazy to me, but like the picture she posted was
His
actually
art
fire.
was beautiful.
Yeah, I was like,
it
damn,
makes
like,
me chill.
yeah, this shit look a little crazy, but like, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, remember, Kona is a heel. As a heel, bad person. Bagman, real Bagman.
Bad man, you pussy clot.
What would be your main excuse for losing a match? Like, if you just lost a match last night, what would you say?
What would it be?
Yeah, because
I
you know,
was-
like after you lose, you got to come on the next night and basically try to act like you didn't lose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then yeah,
So I gotta say my sorry ass reason why.
yeah, you got to say something lame like, yeah, I fucking overslept and get enough sleep or something lame like.
Yeah, it would be because I'm tired or hungover.
Yeah.
I was busy as hell, didn't have enough time for myself, tired, or I had a little too much fun the night before because I was excited and nervous.
Or you was fucking with that bitch, man. So you ran out of time and then was running late to the arena.
Hold on.
And then,
I don't do side bitch.
okay,
Not for
sorry.
free.
Time out.
Not for
I was just
free.
trying to create a storyline. I was trying to make it messy. Because this thing is that man had me cracking up because I asked him the same thing and he was all like, I lost because I was up too late fucking his bitch. And I was like, that's a good excuse. That's a good excuse.
I forgot that I was supposed to be the bad
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you gotta,
Alright, so I was too busy fucking her dad.
like, damn! Damn! Kona? Okay, I see. So that's why you're gonna win next
But I'll
time.
fuck her dad.
There you go.
I saw this TikTok earlier. They said, before you go out talking shit about me, ask yourself, would your dad fuck me?
Damn! Damn, and my dad, he's a dirtbag.
Oh,
He's a dirtbag, yo. It's GG's for that. Now, if you could collaborate with any wrestler that you can think of, who would it be? Obviously, Dwayne is like simple, but out of any one of these wrestlers you see on the wall,
Collab, like in what way?
like anything, like help you out with like promotion or even do a scene.
It would be definitely
Dwayne.
Dwayne. Yeah.
Shout out Dwayne.
She's absolutely beautiful. I want to make friends with
Bianca
her.
Belair. She's the greatest of all
We
time.
look nice next to each other.
Oh, fuck
we
yes.
have some like aesthetic chemistry. Yeah,
no,
for
definitely,
sure.
definitely.
Yeah, so one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I fought with that. Now, I'm gonna get you out of here. We're gonna answer about. We'll do like 5 more, just 5 more, and then we'll break into to the next part of the screen.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what's something you enjoy doing outside of work?
Ooh, cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, I love to cook.
What's your best dish?
I like seafood pastas, as I told you before. I also like to experiment making them myself. So I made like a shrimp pasta with like Fresno chilies and fresh basil, little lemon juice.
That just sounds so good right now.
Bursted tomatoes.
Damn, Kona, I'm hungry. Yo.
I'm hungry too.
Why did I shouldn't have asked you a follow-up question on that. I'm twice as hungry, yo.
Oh man.
So, what do you think is the most rewarding aspect about your line of work?
I think the like freedom that it provides me is really rewarding, and then I also like that I get to make people happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you define success in your lane?
Ooh, success,
Mm-hmm.
financial freedom, health,
I like that. I like
The ability to help others without it draining anything from you.
that.
Like right now, I'm in the position to help others, but typically it ends up leaving me feeling a little drained. You know.
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes,
so
yes.
whether that be financially or emotionally, otherwise. A home or homes in places that I love, that are, that make me feel good. Like,
Yeah, it's always about
a
creating
nice
that good
place.
energy.
Yeah.
I like cleaning my like home or my area. Like I can't do shit unless my area
I have to
is
start off
clean.
with a clean canvas every day.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like it like creates room for creation and ideas and
Absolutely.
shit. Like I can't think if I got all this trash and smoke dust and all this bullshit everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then like the ultimate freedom would just be like being able to, whether it's financially or just like job wise, schedule wise, just to be able to do what I want when I want to do it.
Okay.
Like, like I want to get up and go to Tokyo tomorrow. Okay, cool. Tell the rest of the employees, the boss is out. I'm going.
That would be dope as
Just have
fuck.
somebody else step up for a month because I'm in Japan.
Hey, fucking yo, imagine we go out to Japan, Kona, and we just nerd the fuck up, yo.
I had a 16-hour layover in Tokyo.
Word?
And I tell you, I spent every second of it doing something. I was around and about. Like,
Man,
I went
you
to
live in my
fish
dream.
markets first, then I had like
Gotta go to the fish market
crab
first.
legs and little egg souffles
Mhm.
and strawberry candies and
Did you like go to like any historic sites or anything like that?
not historic necessarily. Besides those Tsukiji fish markets, they're like touristy and historic, I guess. But I went to an art thing. I went to Team Lab Planets, which is like an interactive museum of sorts with different rooms where they have projections and flowers hanging from the ceiling and mirrors and lights and shit like that. It was really cool.
Is there any advice that you can give up and coming talent?
In my industry.
Yeah, in your industry. Is there any advice that you can give them? And then can you also give advice on basically tips on saying no?
Okay, yes. So my advice to anyone starting off in my industry or interested in starting off would be to have a good sense of self and a solid life outside of what you do. It's obviously really important that you have a sense of like, okay, I'm okay with what I do and these are my people, I'm connected to them within the industry, having a team and everything, or feeling like you have people to speak to about work that can relate with you, but also don't forget about your friendships outside of it and maintain, not everybody's blessed to have good relationships with their family. The people that you do, cherish those. If you have friends that are like family, spend more time with them. Don't get so caught up in the money that you forget to live your life.
Right.
That's my have family, have interactions, have fun. Like, don't just work and be all like, I'm not all Kona Jade, I'm also this other person. Or honestly, they're one and the same, but I spend time outside of acting, being me.
Yeah,
Doing
and
things
that's great that
fulfill
you.
me.
I like that you have such a great sense of self, and no, you're great. I like that you have such a great sense of self, and not only that, but you have such a sure sense about yourself and your direction
Thank
and
you.
whatnot.
It's taken me a while to get here, but I'm really confident in that now.
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
very refreshing. Like, no disrespect to a lot of the females in my community and whatnot, but like, they don't really be on that type of time, like thinking wise, like, or thinking on the bigger pages that you think on. So like, I just have to give you your flowers for that
Thank
too. Like,
you.
it's a breath of fresh air
And
to
then
hear someone think like that.
For saying no, I think that when it comes to saying no, a lot of people's hesitation in that is because you don't want someone else to feel bad, or you don't want them to have a bad perception of you.
Right.
So that's great that you care that much, but that's a good thing that you care about not hurting other people. But the things that you do now that you don't want to do, I'm not saying like, oh, I don't want to get up today. Get up, get the shit done. It
Right.
needs to get done. Don't be lazy unless you need time. then take that time. But I'm talking about if you sexually don't want to do something and you say yes to it or you allow it to happen now, I'm not saying that, that's your fault if, something bad happens, but my point is that creates trauma, saying yes to things that you don't want to do, because that's going to sit with you. You're going to feel bad about it later. Yeah, you might feel bad for a second that this person's making you feel guilty or, they're salty, but like at the end of the day, I'm more happy when I say no to things that I don't want to do, because I'm not then sitting with, oh fuck, why did I do that? Just because they wanted me to. Like, who gives a fuck? You know, if people get mad at you for saying no, those are not your people.
I really appreciate you breaking that down and giving my fans some advice, saying no, I feel like it's definitely something that you need to be good at, especially if you're doing this line of work, because you will be on some fear factor shit.
Even just in your day-to-day life, like, I'll find myself saying yes to something I don't want to do or that I can't do or I know is not right for me. Like, say, okay, I'm trying to be sober and focus on my workouts this week, but my friend's birthday is coming up, and I would rather say, hey, maybe I can take you out to lunch ourselves another day, but instead I go to your birthday dinner where I know I'm not going to enjoy it unless I have a couple drinks, and now I'm hungover the next day. Like that, I could have just stuck with my gut, but I didn't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, so I did what someone else wanted me to do and what I thought would be a better, way to handle things, but in the end, like, I would have been better off doing what I wanted.
Yeah. I fuck with that.
You gotta stand in, like, what you're cool with, because you can't pour from an empty cup. So the more I say yes to shit that I don't want to do, the more empty my cup becomes, and then I can't help anybody, including myself.
You ever say no to some shit and then say fuck it, I'll do it, and then end up enjoying it? Because I be having like those type of situations too. Like, so lately I just been telling myself, all right, bro, fuck it, I'll pull up. Like, yes, it's not my average everyday vibe, but like, fuck it, I'll pull up, see what's up. And I end up having a good time.
I have really bad social anxiety, so I say no to stuff a lot, but I am trying to actively say yes to more social stuff. And I'm hoping that I experience that soon.
Yes.
Where I'm like, oh, I didn't want to do this, but I actually really enjoyed it, because most of the time it's the opposite. I don't want to do it, I say yes, and I hate it.
I feel you on that, Joe. Alright, so I'm going to give you 5 sentences to finish. So I'm going to say a quote, and then you go ahead and finish it, okay?
This is going to be fuckery, I already know.
No, it's going to be cool, it's going to be cool. When I wake up, I think about
money.
There you go. I can't live without Jerry. You said you what? You can't live without
money.
Facts. In 5 years, I'll be
on my tiny home property in Hawaii.
I like that. My next goal is.
I've been kicking all my goals. I need to set some new ones.
Yeah.
To buy property and build a home on it.
Okay. The next 2 people I want to see you interview, and you have to help me get them.
Luna Lux.
Luna, for
and
sure.
we can make that happen this month, because she's coming out.
Oh, that would be fucking dope.
She'll be staying with me. So I'll put the word in.
That would be dope.
I'll shoot her a DM. Who else would be really good for this? Oh, Nova hates Vegas, but...
Really?
Yeah, she hates it here.
Why does she hate Vegas? She has like...
She finds it boring.
I'm so fascinated by Nova's look. Like,
she's so beautiful.
And then like the way like her eyes and facial structure is just like so
exotic.
Yeah, so exotic, so different. Yeah. Like, is she Irish?
No.
No, I only say that because her hair is...
I don't know
what
kind of Caucasian she is, but she is Caucasian, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, she look like European almost. Like,
maybe, she could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, Lola Iko, she's another one. She's an awesome personality.
Okay.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah.
I would...
She's beautiful, too. She's such a natural beauty. Like,
okay, and interesting to talk to, or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I really appreciate you
coming on here, talking to me, helping me out with guests, all that of what you do, and just being you. Like my favorite feature of Kona Jade is how authentic and real she is. That is like my favorite thing, and I think is the most attractive part about you. Obviously, you have all these other things, but like just like you and your character is like very, very attractive. I love that about you.
Appreciate you.
Of course, thank you so much. Again, guys, thank everybody for watching. I'm here with the gorgeous,
Thank
beautiful,
you.
lovely Kona Jade. Make sure everybody go follow everything that she's got going on. But don't worry, we're not done yet. We're going to break into this next part of the interview, play some games, and then we're going to get Kona up out of here, yo. Let's get to it. I'm going to move this table around. We're going to take a little brief intermission, and let's get to it.
Oh boy.
Hey, W interview.
I'm gonna fill my water.
Give me
use
some
the
love.
restroom.
Give me some love
Oh.
real quick. Give me some love. Thank you. Oh, fuck. I'm trying not to cry,
Oh,
guys.
stop
Don't
it.
make me tear up on my fucking
We're
screen.
Capricorn.